Yeah, hey, we gonna wait for some people to get up in here. Hit the like button as soon as you come in the building. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Big 30. Let me know if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. Hey, we got some breaking news, and I want to let y'all know Aiden Ross exposed everything. They said that Charleston White, he said Big 30 was the one that told them to go to the daddy house. And he was the one that told them that Pooh Shiesty was in Dallas. Now, we're going to wait for some people to get up in here, man. YouTube, man. Hey, look, give us at least 200-300 people, man. I know everybody still asleep. Hit the like button as soon as you come in the building. Let me know where y'all from down in the comment section. Yeah, we're going to wait for some people to get up in here. Big 30, he knew what he did, but he only did that to get out of this situation. So I want everybody to know Big 30, he only did what they told him to do. Okay. There we go. I had to wait for some people to get up in here, y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, and it's sad, man, that this had to happen. I don't know what's going on, but man, we gotta get it right. At the beginning, not at the end. And I want everybody to know, hey, let me know y'all opinion. We're gonna wait for some people to get up in here. We're gonna be on here about 4 hours, y'all. So get ready for the ride. I'm gonna set everything up now. Yeah, man, let me know where y'all from. I know it's early in the morning. Let me know where y'all from. Man, what they doing, man? It's only 5 people up in here. Like, what's going on? It's supposed to be way more people up in here, man. Like, come on, man. I don't know what's going on like this. I'm about to, man. I know it's late, but it's really early.
Exactly did he do?
His mother says that Gucci made $24 million while he was in prison. Didn't give him one brown penny while he was in prison. When he came home, he didn't get nothing. So they called a business meeting for him to fly to Dallas. He came to Dallas with his white boy cameraman, his off-duty police officer, security guard, and Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, and about 7 other niggas kicked him in the ass.
But why'd they do that to Gucci? Why'd they do it?
Well, they were mad because they feel like he made all that money and didn't give them none. And he showed up and said he couldn't pay them because they were broke. So they forced him at a point to sign or to release him from a contract.
So how did this all come out? How did Pooh Shiesty, how they end up finding out?
Because the feds had him on the leg monitor, so they followed him and watched him do it, just like they watched the mob people commit crime.
Wait. Hold on. So Pooh Shiesty had an ankle monitor and he robbed Gucci.
Yeah. And while he was on his way to do the thing, his parole officer called him and told him, "Hey man, you need to go home. You're not at home." And so he's stupid, man. He really a gangster though.
What exactly did he do?
His mother says that Gucci made $24 million while he was in prison. Didn't give him one brown penny while he was in prison. When he came home, he didn't get nothing. So they called a business meeting for him to fly to Dallas.
Never mind, it's been confirmed by the Department of...
Hello.
This week, 9
Okay, so do you?
This is them in Comfort Inn.
Rapper Pooh Shiesty has been arrested for kidnapping Gucci Mane and could face.
This is them in Comfort Inn. Comfort Inn, they're in, and this is them right here at the place where they robbed Gucci. Yep. This is Mr. Shiesty guy over here. Okay. All right. This is them.
Rapper Pooh Shiesty.
I'm not a criminal.
Was it ever a time?
So for everyone who don't know why this is absolutely tier 1 entertainment, that's Gucci. And I was shocked when I heard that Gucci got robbed. And this is Pooh Shiesty. And the reason why this is jokes, he's his boss. And he's been out on parole just for a few months. He robbed his boss on parole. Earlier today, I was watching this video, and it was an interview, and they asked this black guy, if you're the president of the United States, what would you do? And he laughed, and he proceeded to say, I love black people, but some of us need to be regulated. And honestly, this is one of those moments. So Pooh Shiesty and Big 3 are reportedly robbed and kidnapped Gucci Mane in Dallas, according to the DOJ. Pooh Shiesty allegedly held an AK-47 towards Gucci Mane and forced him to sign a contract release, while Big 3-0 blocked the door to prevent him from leaving. 9 people from Memphis have been charged, and the stolen jewelry appeared on social media within hours.
Gucci Mane a snitch.
Of course it did. And the best part was, Gucci Mane was setting up a $50 million deal when they robbed him. While Pooh Shiesty's out on parole. I just need you to lock in and take that in for a second. You robbed your boss while being out on parole. If I hear anyone say free this nigga. And then you see videos like this start popping up.
They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, man. Don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy at home. Step to me, fuck niggas. I would love to.
Is this classified as snitching?
I'ma smoke you.
Because, like,
You know what's going on with me?
how the police kind of knew.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in none of that shit.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. It's the only thing I believe in.
Yo, Atlanta has some explaining to do.
Keeping it discreet. It's my only rule. Anything goes, I don't give a fuck anyway.
It doesn't stop. Videos just keep coming.
$100,000 a pop.
$100,000 a pop.
100,000.
How much you putting on his head?
300,000. 400,000. 500,000.
3 months after being released from federal prison, being on probation with a fucking ankle mounder, by the way, he meets up with his boys and says, we're going to go to Texas and meet with Gucci Mane. I'm going to get myself out of this contract. Now, Gucci Mane is also a hard-headed thug as well. So Pooh Shiesty, I guess, brought some, for lack of a better term, negotiating lubricant. This negotiating lubricant was AK-47s and firearms. So they organize this meet in Texas, and they arrive on the scene, driving their own personal cars. And while driving their personal cars, to include a fucking Hellcat, yeah, I know, you can't make this up. I wish I was kidding around. So they go there in their own cars, license plate readers find them all over the place, and they arrange to meet Gucci Mane at a studio. Pooh Shiesty asks Gucci Mane to speak to him privately in a side room. Pooh Shiesty, his father, and one of his friends are in the room talking to Gucci Mane. Pooh Shiesty aggressively tells him, release me from my contract. Gucci Mane says no. Pooh Shiesty says, okay. And he pulls out a fucking AK-47 and points it at Gucci Mane. While this is happening, the guy that gave Pooh Shiesty the gun pulls out a phone and starts recording the crime. To make this even funnier, after Gucci Mane signs the contract to release Pooh Shiesty gives the contract to his father and asks him, is this adequate, Dad? After looking at it, his father says, no, he needs to date it. As if not dating it would somehow make it void. Forget about the guns and the fact that the rest of his friends are being holed up in another room. No, bro, you better date this shit, motherfucker. Now, as Gucci Mane is being stuck out to sign this contract, Pooh Shiesty's friends that he came with, it looks like 5 or 6 of them, have the rest of Gucci Mane's security and entourage at gunpoint. One of Pooh Shiesty's people stands in front of the door so they cannot leave. So now Gucci Mane and all of his associates are being held at gunpoint. Gucci Mane in the side room and his other people like in the lobby. As they're sitting there at gunpoint, Pooh Shiesty decides, fuck it. Let's take all their other shit too. The contract ain't enough. So they rob Gucci Mane of his wedding ring, cash, and jewelry. They also rob members of his entourage of their jewelry. If you're gonna rob someone of jewelry, you probably don't want it to be distinct so it can be traced back to you. Well, I guess Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Pooh Shiesty and his father, and their gang think it's a good idea to steal 1017 chains. 1017 is a record label that Gucci Mane owns and operates. Members of his entourage have these chains. So Gucci Mane and his people steal these chains. And the cherry on top of all of this, besides his friend recording their event, besides his dad saying to sign the fucking document and put the date, or his friend sticking up all the other individuals in the other room with CCTV, Pooh Shiesty does all of this with an ankle monitor on. I think I can unequivocally say that Pooh Shiesty is the stupidest criminal I've ever seen in my fucking life. 3 months after being released from federal prison, being on probation with a fucking ankle monitor.
Gucci Mane, former 1017 artist, comes out and spills all the tea about what was really going on at the 1017 label. Y'all check this out.
I want to hit a Pooh Shiesty on a motherfucker. Y'all painting a picture out to make it seem like everybody just like it's a curse with Gucci. There ain't no curse with Gucci. Everybody chose their own fate when it came to 1017. And I'm speaking for everybody because I don't have nobody here to speak for themselves. And 2 of my goddamn label mates is gone. Chant, gone. Scar, gone. I don't even know where the fuck Roboy at. Y'all got so many opinions, but y'all don't even know that Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty and Scar was beefing with Gucci the entire time. It was the back and forth of who leaving the label and who want to stay and come back and give me your chain, or no, you can have your chain. Like, it was a lot of that shit going on. Why? It ain't even about reading your contract. It's not about none of that shit. It's not about none of that shit. At the end of the day,
all right, so y'all hear it right there from one of Gucci's former artists. And she said that him, Fujiano, and Pooh Shiesty was always beefing at the label because there was no respect. And the right people that were in place shouldn't have been in place. But y'all have to give Gucci Mane some credit, bro. He went and got a bunch of no-name artists that nobody knew and gave them a chance, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've been making music for over 20 years now, and I would have loved to have had this opportunity some sort. Now that I see what's really going on in the industry, I see why God kept me away from that until I was ready. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't sign to no artist that's already on a label or to a label on that point. It's 2026. You do not need a label.
I told y'all, Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane to get out that contract, the rap contract. Let me break this down for y'all. See, this is how it all went down. January 10th, Dallas, Texas studio. Pooh Shiesty pulls up with his crew like it's all business. They there to talk about contracts, right? So you see Gucci Mane and his industry folk, they're all in the studio thinking this is just business too, as usual. Next thing you know, boom, guns out. They 9 deep. They take over the whole studio. So Pooh Shiesty allegedly got the strap to somebody's dome. And he telling them, if you don't sign these papers, I'm gonna boom your ass. He said everybody looking frozen, like, what's going on, fool?
They were shocked.
But not Pooh Shiesty and them, not the people he rolled with, except for his father. Pooh Shiesty's father looking like, damn. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just didn't want to listen to me. That's how they say he was shaking his head.
And it's
they said Big 30 got his strap too, but he watching the door, making sure nobody go in or out. They said one of the victims was moving a little too much, so he was getting choked out from the beginning. They said he was getting choked so much he almost passed out.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty and them wasn't done after they made that man sign a contract. The contract signed. Next thing you know, they up in the blicky. Give me that watch. Give me that ring. Give me that chain. Everything must go. Gucci Mane just sitting there like, I got you on the flip side. He didn't say it, but he was thinking it though.
Yeah.
Shiesty and all his men holding that gunpoint, backing up. Nobody better move until we gone. They slammed the door open. Bow. They gone, fool. Everything they took, they got it with them. Fast forward to now, he didn't think he was gonna get locked up for this shit. Word in the street is Gucci Mane is snitching. Allegedly. Because Pooh Shiesty, the men he came with, Big 30, and Pooh Shiesty father, all arrested. And people trying to figure out, okay, you can see Pooh Shiesty, his father, Big 30, but how they know the names of all the other people?
Exactly.
Is Gucci Mane snitching? Is somebody on his cam snitching?
They not even signed in
Somebody
1017. So
Y'all
how
let me
he know
how
their
y'all feel about this
name?
down below in the comments. And if you like that commentary style, let me know down below in the comments too. I told y'all.
Bruh, I just read the fucking paperwork. Nigga, Pooh Shiesty, your daddy, you niggas are fucking dumb. Pooh Shiesty wasn't even the only motherfucker with ankle monitors on. And then one of the niggas posted the jewelry that he stole from the white dude. The white dude, not Gucci Mane, the white dude. And posted that he was in Dallas. Then you niggas tried to take a Greyhound. Like blood. They didn't sit y'all at, they didn't hit the rental car a lot of. But they got so much evidence on these niggas, dog. They finna offer y'all, nigga, I ain't never seen no nigga get offered life off the gate. Look, we giving y'all, life is on the table. What's up? Take it to trial. We just want to take it to trial so we can laugh at y'all. You niggas ain't got a fucking chance, a snowball chance. And hell, they got everything. Probable cause. Everything. Phone records. The GPS monitor. Nigga, this nigga, Pooh Shiesty, PO called and was like, hey, you supposed to been gone. I mean, you supposed to be at home. Where you at? This nigga said, I got rec time. Like, they don't know that your dumb ass don't got fucking rec time. That's what I was telling y'all, bro. The feds will make an example out of niggas. That's why I know.
Pooh Shiesty was enticed to do that. He was ready to crash out and go back.
Rose, what you think or how you feel about the Guwap Pooh Shiesty situation?
Pooh Shiesty go. Do this, no, man. Come on, man. I don't want to try this shit, man. I don't be one.
Oh my!
The moment Ben.
Never mind, it's been confirmed by the Department of Justice. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and his dad are sitting in jail because they robbed Gucci Mane. Like, tricked us.
When Pooh Shiesty out the way, that's a win for a lot of people because he ain't in that line no more. He ain't in that line no more. They like, oh, okay, cause he took everybody's shine, everybody female running and ducking. Oh, he home type of situation. But when you miss your situation, what you really do it for? Cause mentally we stuck as a whole. As a whole, we stuck. Cause you know what? The kids look up. When Pooh Shiesty out the way, that's a win for a lot of people because he ain't in that line no more. He ain't in that line.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that's sad, man. They messing with the numbers, man.